Hello, my freedom-loving patriots. If you wouldn't mind, please like, comment, and hit that subscribe button below. Today we are reacting to a Nick Shirley video that was just released. Sorry about that. And he is actually going to speak into the public about who won the debate. He's going to speak to people before the debate and after the debate. This can be very interesting, guys. Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, and hit that subscribe button.
It's going to be a phenomenal debate tonight.
I think it's that chance for them to really show who they are as a leader and the type of society they want to build.
At the end of the day, who do you think won the debate, Donald Trump or Joe Biden? Who looked better?
It's a scary situation. Trump looked like he's getting the upper hand. Don't want to admit it, but it is what it is.
I'm here outside of the debate here in Atlanta, Georgia, and it is a bit weird. This is just speculation, observation. They got a bunch of walls out right now. We can't get close. It turns out if you do want to keep people out of an area, walls actually do work. And thank you guys so much for the support on the last video. 10,000 likes. That was amazing. Let's see if we can beat it on this video. Give this video a like right now. And subscribe if you want to see more of these videos in the future. With more debates coming up, we're going to keep doing these videos. Right now, we're going to start asking you who they think is going to win the debate. And then eventually, once the debate is over, who won the debate. This is going to be interesting. I'm excited to hear the reactions of these people here in Atlanta. Hindsight is tomorrow. Yeah. The debate is over. Who wins?
Oh, Donald Trump 100%. Sleepy Joe out of here, bro. Kidding me?
You don't think Joe's got a chance?
Hell no.
Not a chance. Unless they like put him on a bunch of secret drugs and stuff, then maybe.
What kind of drug do you think they'd have to put him on? Like Adderall?
Like some crazy type of Adderall, probably.
A good B12 shot in the might do it for him.
Say the debate is over. Hindsight is tomorrow. Who do you think comes out of the debate looking like a winner?
I think debates are irrelevant. Luckily, they're cutting the mics out on Trump so they can actually speak. If you're a Trump supporter...
I'm sorry, but white liberal Democrat supporters, I swear, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to hate on people, but you guys are the dumbest people in the world supporting a guy like that.
Just know, I'm from New York City. He only cares about himself. He's using you, okay? He's not going to do all the stuff he says he's going to do. He probably had a lot of abortions himself. And, you know,
all assumption.
He's just makes stuff up, you know?
You guys ready for the debate?
Oh, yes, we're ready.
And what can we expect to see from Joe Biden?
A lot of good sense.
And what about Donald Trump? What can we expect to see from Donald Trump?
No comment.
What about you?
I'm expecting to hear a lot about a good policy from Joe Biden on his end. Donald Trump, probably the same thing we've been hearing for the past 4 years. Revenge.
The difference is Biden can't even talk about policy because he doesn't even know what policy means. Trump can lay out exactly what he's doing. Biden, I'm not Trump, so vote for me. January 6th, blah, 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 blah.
Revenge that. I'm the victim. A bunch of nonsense.
And what can we expect from you tonight in the debate?
Oh, what you can expect is that the floor is going to be wiped with Sleepy Joe's face. It's going to be a huge mess. It's going to look like elder abuse, but I can make that joke because he's only 3 years older than I am, believe me.
Why do you like Joe Biden?
Because he has much better policies for people in the climate.
Why do you like Joe Biden?
I think he does exactly what he says he's going to do. He's delivered countless times, and he's the best candidate that's on the ballot for us. It's going to be a phenomenal debate tonight, and we got, 2 more after this. This is going to keep on knocking out the park. As you can see, people out here are going to be voting for Biden come November, and we're just waiting for it. I think he's going to talk about the accomplishments he's done. He's going to show strength that he was out here able to get up on the stand and compete with one of the worst liars in America, and he's going to show us why he should be getting another term.
So Joe Biden is out here, and one of the campaign promises is free ice cream?
Yeah. We want some free ice cream, yeah.
And what can we expect from Joe Biden tonight here in the debate?
I think he's going to knock it out. I think he's going to do a great job. He's going to show what he showed during the State of the Union, that he's still a great president, and he's going to have a great another 4 years.
And ma'am, your shirt says "Woman for Biden Harris." And what makes you like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris so much?
I think that really, if we're talking about contrast, there's only 2 people in this race of currently 3, Trump versus Kamala and Biden, who are really showing that they are in solidarity with women. They're here to protect women's rights.
So that's all it is. They can never tell you any other policy. It's women's rights, January 6th, and we're not Trump. That is the Democrats' policy platform right there. I'm going to continue to say Democrat voters are the dumbest people in our world's history, especially these days.
The alternative is threatening to rip them away and already got started with that.
What rights would Donald Trump take away from women?
Abortion, which I consider to be...
That's it.
What do you think America should do with abortions? Should it be should it be something that's issued at the federal level or at the state level?
I think that our candidate is for women's health care, As
So they're for killing babies at any time. So that's why they're voting for Biden, because Trump's taken away your ability to kill babies, which is a complete lie. He let it come down to the states so the people can vote on it. It amazes me how dumb some of these people are.
far protected as we can get it.
Okay, so pro-abortion or like
I'll leave that to him to say for sure.
you?
I'm pro-abortion.
You think Joe Biden will win the debate?
I am highly hopeful that he will, and I'm confident that he will. Let's go Biden.
Okay, say hindsight's tomorrow.
Yeah?
Does Joe Biden win the debate?
I definitely think so. I think that right now we have the chance to see who these people are, right? If Joe Biden's putting on a mask, we'll see that. If Trump is putting on a mask, we'll see that. I think it's that chance for them to really show who they are as a leader and the type of society they want to build for people in America.
Awesome. And obviously you're for Joe Biden. Say Joe Biden makes a fool of himself tonight.
Yeah.
Would that make you want to vote for Donald Trump?
I think that that's kind of a really silly question, because I think that could go both ways. I think that if I was a Trump supporter and I saw Trump acting, silly or not his best, or even with Biden, I think it definitely should make any voter do more research on who they want to vote for. I think they should always keep an open mind.
And here at the debate, a group of Palestinian protesters have showed up, and I don't really know what they're doing, but they are making a lot of noise here on this corner. We're gonna go check it out right now.
Arrest Donald Trump! Put him in jail! Arrest Donald Trump! Put him in jail! Lock him up! Lock him up! 34 felonies! Lock him up!
Another idiot just screaming without really saying anything of relevance at all. Just lock them up while we ignore all of the overseas wars that the Democrat Party has started and continued under the Biden administration. But let's let Biden and let him solve the wars that have started under him.
Biden! What have you done for us lately? Cease fire! Now! God bless y'all. Go vote.
Why should they lock Donald Trump up?
34 felonies and more. I mean, I have friends who can't get jobs, a 9-to-5 job with one felony. And I'm trying to understand how this man is able to run in states where there are felons who can't even vote.
The debate is currently going on live right now. We're going to be speaking to people about what they think about the debate right now. And eventually, when it's over, who won the debate. The debate's not over yet, but so far, what have you seen?
It's been pretty scary. So Joe is looking sleepy, and Trump is looking like he normally do.
Trump's looking pretty sharp right now.
Yeah, he is. That's what I'm talking about.
What do you think about the line when Donald Trump said, "I didn't think Joe know what he just said"?
I think he's corrected what he said, unfortunately.
More asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
It's a scary situation. Trump look like he's getting the upper hand. Don't want to admit it, but it is what it is.
And before the debate, who did you want to win?
Before she answers this, I really believe this, and I'm not trying to offend anyone. If you are still willing to vote for Biden after last night's debate, seeing how much of a mess he was, that he couldn't even answer basic questions, that he just made up lies anytime he got called out for any of his corruption or fault or selling out the American people, what is it going to take? Like, do you have that much hatred towards a guy who actually put our country first, brought money back to the country, also had no wars, also had a secure border? I got more back on the tax return than I ever did under Trump. I mean, what is it exactly that's drawing you guys not to vote for this guy when we have the senile old shit stain as a president right now, who's a world just laughing stock right now?
I'm gonna always be a Democratic because I'm doing the whole straight up and down thing, voting with what my community is.
Yes,
so
sheep.
Even though it is what it is, I wouldn't go any other way but Democrat.
And even if Joe Biden does perform horribly tonight, you're still going to keep voting for him?
I'm still going to keep voting for him.
What do you think Joe Biden's thinking right now?
You know what? I don't know if Joe Biden knows what he is thinking. I just wish him well.
So far with the debate, what have you been seeing?
I've been seeing a debate between our two candidates, hearing some interesting responses.
And with what you saw in the debate, who aligns more with your policies? Who will you be voting for?
Yeah, I will be voting for Joe Biden. Yes, I feel like he aligns with the
I've talked about this constantly. Black, especially single black women, tend to be 100% clueless on it when it comes to politics. The ones that you see in this video, I see a lot on X posts and daily about how they're supporting Trump. I'm talking about in these specific videos, the ones that he goes out and interviews, they're usually clueless little NPCs that all they talk about is abortions, 32 felonies, and that he's a racist. Yet they can never provide a single shred of something that he's supposedly said that's racist. Yet on the other hand, Biden, his whole life, there's racist stuff on audio that you can find easily.
Strategic and structural change that I want to see and want to continue to see from him. So that is where I will be aligning my vote.
Even with his performance here in the debate, you're still going to be voting for him?
Even with my performance, I'm aware of different impediments that he has going on, but I don't think that doesn't make him incapable of doing the job this
You're an idiot.
Upcoming term.
With what you've seen so far in the debate, who's walking away the winner?
I'll say former President Trump is. He's clearly taking it so far right now.
And just based off the facial
expression. And as I always say, the black men are now in record numbers coming out for Trump because they're able to pull away from that Democrat plantation and to think for themselves. They know what they see. They're going to vote on what they see, not just vote because I'm a Democrat, so I have to do it.
Expressions that you can see through this window that we've been seeing here on the screen. Who is being the alpha male?
It's kind of really no alpha in the situation. It's more like false confidence, or
who is showing the most confidence?
More confidence with former President Trump, but current President Biden, he's not really in there. His mind's not there. Like it's not a real person really kind of in there. How old are you, sir?
22.
22, I'm 23 as well. So it's kind of at a point we need to just keep certain people at age restriction for people that's all in office and all offices from Department of Justice to judges, everybody. So it's like kind of they're in their 70s, right?
He's 81, I believe.
80. Shouldn't nobody be 81 making decisions for us and our future and everything, have control of what we can have going on in the next 20 years, and they're not going to even be here.
That's a good point. Why do you think Joe Biden still even wants to run for president? If he's 81 years old, he could be retired at a beach house.
It's both, President Trump and President Biden. It's people.
Also, very clear answer. The reason for Biden still remaining president, he's not the president. There's someone behind the scenes that is running the campaign, the presidency, and he's just the sheep in wolf's clothing being controlled by Obama or Clinton. It's one of the two. Trump, he can actually speak. He can talk for hours. He can work 19-hour days. He's a boss. He's always been a boss. Trump or Biden, he's always been a sellout. He will sell out his own kids for money.
Behind the scenes that we're not looking at or that we don't know. So those are people that's had their hands in the middle and they're just, faces. We got to worry about the faces we can't see.
Do you think Joe Biden, with him being so old, do you think it could be a potentially good opportunity then for him to swap him out and bring Kamala Harris in?
Yes, I think it's really the play that's going on. A lot of people would get real angry having a woman as a president. First, elected like that. That's why they brought her in as vice president. She can usher in right there. That's why she's more in the forefront now. You know what I mean? Because, the first 3 years we ain't see her, really.
Are you saving on business insurance? Save up to 20% with Fiverr.
But now she's popping doing more and more this, more that. But it's all just behind the scenes spaces. It's just like how I said the first time. You can't really trust the people that's in front of the camera, who the people behind the camera. You don't know the directors or the producers, everybody else, but you know the actors,
Right now, you guys are watching the debate here inside this bar. Just off the facial expressions, who do you think's winning?
Off the facial expressions, I would say Biden looks a little bit more focused. Trump seems like he looks a little bit confused.
Are you dumb, blind, or just ignorant? I mean, these people are so dumb, and it's always, sadly, the ones in these videos, the black liberal woman. You could give them a video of Biden shooting someone on camera, and they would still say this stupid crap.
And that's as far as I can tell for now.
The debate is over. Who won the debate?
It was an interesting debate. Trump might have been a little bit more eloquent with his wording. Biden's had a little bit of a bad stint with that. I think Trump might have handled the debate better.
So are you saying Donald Trump won?
I don't want to say that.
What did he?
From what I could see, that's a tough answer. I couldn't say either one won. Both were a little bit rough around the edges. So
who do you think won the debate today?
That's hard. I definitely got to go back and watch clips. But regardless of the debate, I think this nation needs to vote strategic, and it shouldn't just be off of this debate. No, it's a hard choice to make, but we have to look at what we're really facing. And so definitely, regardless of who people think won the debate, I think we definitely.
This is the answer you get when they know that she guaranteed support of Biden, and she knows if she defends him right now, she's going to come across as an idiot, which she already does because she just sounds like a chicken shit, too scared to even admit the truth. We can see clearly Biden couldn't even talk. Why are these people still so gullible, stupid, or just woke? It's one of the three, or all three.
Need to vote strategic this year.
And strategically thinking, who are you going to be voting for?
I'd be voting for Biden. I'd be the first to say like he isn't my perfect candidate, right? But we also don't live in a perfect world. I think voting, especially for me and people like me, it's kind of a duty because we have to fight for the right. And in that sense, I definitely am, like I said before, going to vote strategic, and that's why Biden would be getting my vote. My fear is Trump getting elected and stacking the Supreme Court. All of the damage that can do, that can literally take us back decades.
Like what?
Is there anything Donald Trump could do to win your support in these upcoming debates and this upcoming time we have before the elections?
No, I think he's very character flawed.
Who won the debate?
Everything they portray on Trump, black liberals. It's funny because everything they say Trump is, the person they're actually selecting and voting for, Biden is times like 100. Especially my favorite thing to hear is Trump's a racist, yet they can't name a single thing that he says is racist. But Biden, his whole career, he said stuff that's racist. It's just laughable how uneducated, dumb, and easily gullible black liberals are, women, and white liberal women are. I'm telling you, they are the dumbest people in America, hands down.
Being completely honest, I mean, we already know what both candidates stands for. So they're pretty much sticking to their talking points. So I don't know if really there's a winner because it really all depends on who you want to vote for.
Was there anybody who stood on business more than the other?
I mean, like I said, they both pretty much stay true to their platform. So because they're already so polarized to begin with, nobody said anything that made me feel any different. I was a little surprised by President Biden. He seemed a little bit more aggressive in terms of coming after former President Trump on some of the recent, felonies and all that good stuff. But outside of that, they're just pretty much sticking to talking points.
Who are you going to be voting for in 2024?
Like I tell people all the time, I am a social worker and a mental health professional by trade. Regardless of party affiliation, I find that the work that I do tends to be funded more under Democratic presidencies.
Who won the debate?
Who won the debate? My honest opinion, I guess Trump let him have it a little bit.
Trump done had it a little bit?
Yeah, Trump let him have it.
He doesn't or does?
Letting Biden have it, so Trump is winning.
Okay, would you say Donald Trump was standing on business?
Not really, but he's standing more on business than Biden.
Is there anything they could say here in one of these debates to potentially sway you to move from left to right or right to left?
Nothing they really can say. They just gonna have to do more action. They're gonna have to, do something, not say something.
And who won the debate tonight, Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
I feel like Donald Trump was more coherent, and Joe Biden, I feel like, made more points that were relevant to the questions that were asked. But I can't really say who won so far.
At the end of the day, who do you think won the debate, Donald Trump or Joe Biden? Who looked better?
Trump definitely looked better. Definitely won the debate. I was surprised this debate would even happen. I've never heard Joe Biden.
Yes, we finally get one person with a brain who can actually just state the fact. I saw one weak person that couldn't talk, and I saw one confident person that could talk the whole time. How is it that difficult for people just to say that? Oh my God, it blows my mind.
Biden complete a sentence, but he actually did better than I expected.
Joe Biden took a week off of presidential duties to prepare for the debate. Could you see that in this debate?
No, Joe just kept lying. Trump said something, and I was like, okay, this is going to be really interesting to come back at. And he just literally either didn't answer it or just lied. It didn't feel like a debate.
Mm-hmm. So what percentage of truth do you think came out of Joe Biden's mouth tonight?
There was some truth, just easy questions, but the actual questions I wanted answered. For example, Trump kept talking about the border crisis. I'm like, that's a really good objective thing to have a response to. It's horrible. I was pretty frustrated at the end.
Does Joe Biden really have any way to defend himself with the border crisis?
No, not at all. It didn't seem like a debate. It seemed like Biden thought we were stupid. Biden was a mess today. Did you see the debate?
Yeah, I watched it.
It was such an embarrassment. Like anyone that actually would be pro-Biden at this point, I'd be very curious to hear what their argument is.
With what you saw in the debate, who won the debate?
Honestly, I don't feel like neither of them won the debate. Honestly,
Who looked better? Who performed better?
Who performed better? I feel like honestly, Trump came sharper than I expected him to. He kind of went off topic, but yeah, Biden, he was
What was Biden like? He was like, whoa.
He gave some good points. He talked some good views. I feel like he kind of let Trump get him off into a rant a lot of times. So he didn't really get his point out that he should have.
You think that's Donald Trump's fault, or do you think that's Biden's coherency level fault?
That's his own fault. It's not anybody's fault on why he didn't talk for himself.
The debate is over. Who won, Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
I think none of them won. As a younger supporter, this will be my first time be able to vote for a president. I feel like we need younger presidents. All of them is getting older, and I understand they're trying to fight for a spot. We seen you, and it's like, you look scared.
No,
like
Trump
people
doesn't.
around other worlds, they have to be afraid of that because it's like we're coming to a point we're going to be in war.
But no one was actually like making fun of Trump or like literally effing with us when Trump was president. So let's be very clear. That's how you know that they know their guy sucks. When they put him in the same sentence instead of just saying, oh yeah, Biden did good, because Biden did terrible. So instead of just being real about it, they're going to say, oh, I just hate both candidates. They're both too old, because they know their guy got that ass spanked.
And that's scary for us because we want to be free. We want to be able to come out here and just relax. But if our presidents can't even handle it, how can we handle it as a whole country?
That's a good point. They can't be looking scared, especially on the first presidential debate stage.
Yes.
Who looks scared to you?
Donald Trump, he don't look scared at all. His face expression was very funny. But Joe Biden, I was like, he seemed out of it. He seemed like he was probably on a lot of medication. No offense to him, because he probably had a great team to make sure he looked good. But from my opinion and how we saw on camera, it didn't give like he was all the way there. And that's scary because it's like, I want to vote for you, but it's not giving. From the past 4 years, it wasn't giving, and now it's not giving still.
Wow, so you want to vote for Joe Biden, but he obviously didn't perform well tonight for you.
Yeah, so we'll just see. They still got a couple of chances to show what they can bring to the table. If not, I may vote this year, I may not, but it's just they have to show more.
Okay, so will you be having to switch your vote from Joe Biden to Donald Trump if Joe Biden doesn't up his game in these upcoming debates?
If Joe Biden doesn't show up his part, I won't be voting this year because I'm definitely not a Democrat, Republican.
Oh, so you're Republican?
Yes.
Oh, so you're going to be voting for Donald Trump?
Oh, no, other way there.
That is
Shows you how that's the end of that video. That shows you how stupid some of these people are. They would rather our country go into nuclear war than to vote in a person that's anti-war who had no wars under him. Also, it's just insane. People that think this way it just blows my mind. And I guarantee 90% of the black women who I see in a lot of these videos who do support Biden only support him because he was Obama's VP. A lot of people only voted for Obama because he was black, yet his policies sucked ass. It's time to wake up. The awakening is now. You can either be a part of it or not be a part of it and get left behind. Hope you guys enjoyed that live reaction. Have a blessed night. Love you guys. Stay safe.